Greetings. This is StarWolf Podcast, and I am StarWolf. All links will be in the description. We have several things to go over. But first, an ad. We, at StarWolf Emporium, create and share digital products designed to inspire, teach, and empower. Here you'll find a growing collection of resources, from ebooks, guides, and courses to original artwork, templates, and more. Whether you're here to learn something new, spark creativity, or collect unique digital art, this is your one-stop shop. Explore, download, and enjoy. New creations are always on the way. Learn more at starwolfemporium.gumroad.com. That's StarWolfemporium.gumroad.com. Remember, all links are in the description. Now let's get started.
Okay, now up first, Sony's PlayStation disc decision is its biggest scandal in 20 years. Of course it is. Which comes from Forbes.com. Sony has stepped in it now, announcing plans to stop selling new PlayStation disc copies of games when 2028 begins, ending an era of physical gaming media that has existed since the medium's conception. This could be very bad. I mean, it's possible they could go out of business. Anyway, let's continue. The pushback is not just swift and vehement among fans. It appears this situation might be the most outraged gamers have been at PlayStation in 20 years, if not ever. The tweet announcing the move has an absurd 57,000 replies and 55,000 retweets, 99% furious. And the numbers are climbing. Everyone replying along the lines of, actually, this is fine. It's getting ratioed into oblivion. The internet is swarming with articles and videos decrying the decision. This could be worse than the PlayStation 3 debacle. Look how messed up that was. But let's just move on. Next is Xbox Project Helix plans to keep disk drive alive amid PlayStation's push toward digital. All because they finally got the good boss. At last. The physical disk drive row has been intense on social media for weeks, ever since Sony decided to quit on gamers by stopping production. The news was not just a shock to us players, but also stunned many of Sony's partner game developers, as they hadn't received any prior information about it either. Amid all of this, a new leak has revealed that Xbox Project Helix will keep a disk drive. They're going to make a lot of frickin' money. Are they going to make this too? In order to have a disk drive, you have to have disks. Physical discs are an integral part of keeping game ownership alive. Seeing it go away is a massive blow to the gaming community. Gamers have already come together to oppose the decision by signing the Don't Kill the Disc petition with over 120,000 signatures, and the numbers are climbing. This article was July 17th, 2026. And the numbers there are a lot more numbers now. Signatures. Anyway, this is why the new leak about the Xbox Project Helix having a disk drive is a massive relief to all of us. I don't know if I want to go with Microsoft though. They're having problems too. What are you talking about? But hopefully Xbox is better than the computers. This is a clear indication that Xbox plans to walk on a different path compared to Sony's next-gen console, PlayStation 6. After the poor sales of the Xbox Series X and S, Project Helix is the final crunch that will either lead to their return or their complete downfall. It could be a return. I mean, they finally got a good boss, and she seems to know what she's doing. Next, another article about everything we know about Xbox Project Helix, the next-gen Xbox console. See the link in the description. Alright, next. Baldur's Gate 3 and Claire Obscure Expedition 33's Jennifer English pulls out of fantasy RPG Tides of Annihilation. Recently, I found myself needing to slow down. And you make how much money? Got another business? Well, I think for certain career paths, you need to have an extra way to make money. Baldur's Gate 3 and Claire Obscure Expedition 33 star Jennifer English is pulling out of the upcoming fantasy RPG Tides of Annihilation due to personal health reasons, and is handing her role over to another yet unnamed actor while working as an advisor on the project. Huh? Never mind. Link in description. Alright now. GTA 5 dev can only imagine the size of GTA 6. It must be monstrous. If it's that monstrous, if you had put it on disc, then wouldn't you need more than one disc? And you can't tell me that don't work, because I have several games that are on several discs. So that is possible, so don't give me that crap. Rockstar Games' open world adventures almost always try to one-up their predecessors, at least in terms of sheer size. And that's not a pattern one form GTA 5 developer anticipates will change when GTA 6 finally blasts onto the scene. John Rico, a former producer on everything from GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption to Max Payne 3, was recently asked about whether he'd want to be part of the studio ahead GTA 6's imminent launch. Quote, I think the fact that every single time they do a GTA is ludicrously bigger than before. It's like something that I think about, Rico says in a chat with YouTuber Kawi Toxie. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Like, I can only imagine the size of GTA 6, like it must be monstrous. Or if not monstrous, it's probably way more detailed. Said it once, I say it again. Video games are just beautiful pieces of art. And they should be kept around forever. And the only way to do that is through discs. And then you're like, this don't last long. Yeah, right. Don't give me that crap. There are several discs that are old and they still fucking work. Whoops. Next, God of War TV series to recast Kratos after actor's injury. The God of War live-action series, one of Amazon Studios' most ambitious projects, has suffered its biggest setback. Kratos is being recast in the God of War TV show after the original lead actor Ryan Hurst sustained a serious injury while filming. This means the completed scenes that featured the iconic Spartan warrior will have to be filmed again. Oh, that would have been cool to see him as Kratos. I mean, gee, freaking whiz, he's already tall. Boy. I think he would have made a good Kratos. I mean, jeepers, it kind of looks like him already. Let's move on. Another article, God of War to recast lead Kratos after Ryan Hurst suffers injury on set of premiere video series. It's going to be such a beautiful series. Hopefully they do it right. Yeah, hopefully they film it right and got the right writers and not crap. GTA 6 will gross $5 billion in sales during launch week, predicts analyst. Yeah, you're going to trust the analyst. And how many analysts are wrong? Like the Sony PlayStation analysts? Do you think that was going to work? Are you kidding me? But I digress. A new report has come forward with projections that GTA 6 could generate $3.25 billion to $5.2 billion in sales during opening week. Without a physical disc, it won't. The report comes from an analyst at market research firm Newzoo, who backs these numbers with data like the performance of Rockstar's previous titles. In addition to this, the report also slashed some rumors surrounding the game's absurd pre-order numbers. Well, those previous titles had physical discs. It wasn't just all digital. Which reminds me about the all digital. You have any idea how many computers go toast? How many computers can't handle the sheer size of the games? Makes no sense. How many computers crash and they need to restart the games? I watch several people that play video games on computers, and every time you turn around they need to restart the thing. I don't want to see no edits either. Which I think should be a copyright problem. How many streaming services are freaking editing things, changing things all around, making new voices, new fucking lines, and not even on the freaking thing? It's stupid. That should be copyright issues. They have no right to change other people's work. Anyway, let's just move on. Hogwarts Legacy 2 September 2026 announcement unites gamers. The mystery surrounding the launch of Hogwarts Legacy sequel continues on with no news of the highly anticipated release back during June's Summer Game Fest. However, fans are not giving up hope, as another date looms which could see Avalanche Software and Warner Brothers Games make the announcement we have all been waiting for. Yeah, I love the first Hogwarts Legacy game. I'm gonna love the new one. I don't care. First launched back in 2023, Hogwarts Legacy went on to become the year's best-selling game, inspired by the book series by J.K. Rowling, yet set over a century before those events. The RPG allowed players to create their very own witch or wizard and become a fully fledged Hogwarts student. However, with the threat of dark magic ever present, you must decide whether to embrace it or remain a hero in the story. And we love it! I can't wait for the second one to come out! Oh my gosh! Of course, the TV series looks kind of dumb. Next, Hogwarts Legacy 2 is now official. It could go beyond Hogwarts. That'd be beautiful if you can explore the rest of the Wizarding World, not just Hogwarts and the surrounding area of Hogwarts. I mean, to explore the wider Wizarding World. Oh, that would be cool and beautiful and gorgeous. Let's move on. Okay, Hogwarts Legacy 2 release date, leaks, and everything we know. Hogwarts 2 is in active development, and as of June 2026, the evidence for an imminent reveal has never been stronger. A Warner Brothers Avalanche Software appointed a community manager for the first time since 2021. The artist unintentionally announced the sequel on LinkedIn, and a reliable leaker shared SOPHL2. 3 days prior to Sony confirming the state of play, the CEO of WB Games told Variety that the real fruits will start coming in 2027. Here is every confirmed detail, every credible leak, and an honest assessment of what we expect. This is from ukgamingnews.co.uk. Active development. Official name is unconfirmed. Expected release window, early 2027, spring or summer. That's not early, that's middle of the year. But no official date is confirmed. Expected reveal event. Expected but not confirmed. Newscom opening night live, August 2026. Game type, single player, RPG confirmed. Separate multiplayer project may be in development. Ugh. Engine, Unreal Engine 5. Of course, I mean, is there any better? Original game sales, 40 million plus copies. And now it's probably a lot more. HBO Harry Potter TV series premieres 25 December 2026. Game launch being coordinated around it. Okay, next. Another article about Hogwarts Legacy 2. Rumor claims the sequel game could be revealed this fall. See link in description. Another Hogwarts Legacy 2 official release window splits gamers. Link in description. Next, The Odyssey slays with $124 million plus. U.S. opening. A cinema score. Best live action haul of 2026. Record for Matt Damon as lead and more. Box office Sunday AM update. I want to know what Greece thinks. I mean, the Odyssey is Greek mythology. It's about Odysseus and his crew trying to get home after the Trojan War. His ship is called the Odyssey. What does Greece say, though? Let's move on. Fallout 5 officially enters pre-production, confirms Todd Howard. Following the massive wave of layoffs at Xbox, Bethesda director Todd Howard released a lengthy statement today outlining the roadmap for Elder Scrolls Starfield and the Fallout franchise. In the new statement, Ron Howard confirmed that the highly anticipated Fallout 5 has officially entered pre-production. Of course, I mean, you might want to keep the franchises that made you the most money. Unlike certain other studios. But let's just move on. Judge passes Paramount Warner pauses. Oh boy. Judge pauses Paramount Warner merger. Makes no dang sense at all. It's like you're trying to save something that's already dying. At least Paramount knows how to stick to the original storyline and not screw it up. Make a mess of everything. Let's get back to the article. 12 state attorneys general requested a temporary restraining order barring Paramount Sundance from closing blockbuster deal. And yet you had no problem with Disney buying several other companies. Are you kidding me? I mean, makes no dang sense. You want to stop Paramount because they don't want to play your game, and yet you had no problem with Disney. Seriously? Makes no dang sense. Let's just move on. And how many states do that have no reason to do that at all because nobody films there? Makes no sense at all. Paramount Skydance's takeover of Warner Brothers Discovery hit a roadblock Monday when a federal judge paused the proposed merger, granting a request from a coalition of 12 state attorneys general who sued to thwart the $110 billion deal. that's a question. Did he do it because of this? Or did he do it because somebody paid him off? Questions, because it make no sense. Did they have something over him or something else? Or was it because of a request? Oops. Just thoughts. U.S. District Judge, that name. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. Let's move on. OpenAI's ChatGPT 5.6 Sol and unreleased AI models break out of testing environment in unprecedented cybersecurity incident. Rogue agents hacked Hugging Face's production servers with thousands of individual actions across a swarm of short-lived sandboxes. Why can't you use AI without internet? I mean, why are you doing it? Why are you testing AI on full-blown open internet? Makes no sense. I mean, if it needs internet to run, there's something wrong with the programming. It should be running without internet. But my brain is weird. I think people might be scared of that. There are some people that are actually scared it's going to turn into a Terminator type of thing. Or Battlestar Galactica. Or iRobot. So many things that could go wrong. But let's move on. Bloodborne being stuck on PlayStation 4 baffles even Shuzuzi Usada. I probably totally messed up that name. Sorry about that. But ex-PlayStation bosses refuse to kill PlayStation 5 hopes. I don't care what anyone else says. This was a beautiful game to me. I liked it. I don't care. But it does need to be on all consoles, though. At least the 4, 5, and 6. And all the other consoles, too. Let's not forget Xbox, Sega. Okay, next. NVIDIA RTX Spark PCs coming up this fall with first systems by Asus and MSI, followed by Acer and Gigabit. Byte. Boy. Next, Sega won't ditch physical media, but says digital expansion is vital. Actually, both are vital. Because with the physical media disc, you don't have to pay for it. All you gotta do is pay it once, and then you can enjoy it anytime you want, and not paying for it every time you want to play it. Ugh. But digital, if you're just too lazy to put the disc in the frickin' console, yeah. Sega's president said the company still values the culture of physical media despite the push to an all-digital future. Let's move on. Rockstar Games co-founder says companies should provide physical games if people want it. People spend more money on physical games than they do digital. Some people have both. Some people have both physical and digital. I mean, when the digital gets deleted from the site, what are you going to do? Find another site and play it there? That's a waste of time. Let's just move on. Rockstar Games co-founder Dan Houser has shared his thoughts on the growing debate over physical media. Says companies should continue offering games on disc if that's what players want, even if he personally has no preferences. And yet, let's move on. The last article this time is they now wait for this storm to pass. PlayStation 5 owners are canceling PlayStation Plus subscriptions to protest Sony killing discs, but analysts say it won't make any difference. Well, those analysts are wrong, as usual. I'm not going to make any difference. If people cancel everything and then don't buy anything from Sony, that's going to make a freaking dent in the freaking profits. So yes, it will make a difference. You watch. If Sony PlayStation doesn't change their mind on this, come January 2028, they might be going out of business. So yes, it does matter. I mean, it's already started. It makes no dang sense how the analysts don't recognize that. Whoops, I did it again. I gotta learn something with that. PlayStation 5 owners are canceling their PlayStation Plus subscriptions in protest at Sony's controversial decision to stop releasing games on physical discs. But the gesture will not force the console maker to change its mind, analyst says. Yeah, and they said the same thing about PlayStation 3. And look what happened. They had to frickin' lower the dang price, didn't they? They hardly made any money then. The analyst said the same ass thing. Did it work? No. Only this time, Sony might go out of business. I mean, and not just PlayStation Plus subscriptions. People are canceling the streaming service.